Today we will be updating the stock market, so I wanted to just get on and do that exactly. We were planning to have a addition to the add-on drawing, um, but it seems that Mr. Positive has been having some computer troubles. I know he was setting up a new computer, and I think he's having some trouble with the video editing software, but hopefully his edition will be up in the near future, and after that I'll probably just add my edition on whatever Thursday is after that. So keep your eyes peeled on his channel for that, but until then we're going to be talking about the stock market. So you can see I have the stock market up and it is up on the screen, so we are good to go. I also have the chat open on the side, so hopefully I'll be able to see if you guys have any comments, and we'll be able to check out what's going on. I'm not sure if the stream is going through right now. It seems that it's a little confused. I'm gonna stop streaming and start streaming again for a second. Okay, I think that it's working, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna keep talking. So as you can see, we have the stock market up here on the screen, and we should be able to update the stock market. So I'm going to go over here, and we're going to add in the new values. So red received a 20% of the vote, yellow received a 20% of the vote, green received a 40% of the vote, and math will tell us that blue received a 20% of the vote. So that is the temporary change, but we have to add in the market factor. So I'm going to grab a random number between 0 and 50, 0 and 50, and we will see what that number is. It is a 7. So it's interesting that we have a I was worried that with all these 20s we would see a pretty big drop in the market for everyone except for green, but with a 7 we're actually going to see a significant raise in the market for everybody. So this is the new values that we're looking at. So I'm going to hit new market, and then I'm going to zero this guy out, and we should see that these values are back to the same that they were a few seconds ago. So I do see a question in the chat of whether I'm going to be talking about 420. It is the date, but I am not participating in any way, so that's for you to decide. And they also said vote green, and they did see a significant rise in green, so I guess that's how they're looking for. So we can check out the scoreboard. I'm not sure if anybody switched around. It does seem that Kate may pass even Steven by the end of this season. So that's something big, because other than Megan and myself, we haven't really seen anyone over the market average. But that's due to the fact that there was a slight disadvantage of coming in with 100,000, and so I'm hoping to remedy that in the near future. Now I do see that Dan is above Boring Boris, so we're going to sort these guys out in from largest to smallest, and you can see that Dan has actually jumped above Mike, so he's now up in 7th. OC's still holding on strong with a pretty decent gain on his original 100,000. I'm seeing Zen, you say you're at school. I'm not sure if you should be watching the stream in class, but it is up later if you want to catch it later. And we still see that Mr. Positive and James are below their beginning value, but like I said, there was a disadvantage coming into the market when they did. So we'll see if any changes happen in the near future. James might be wanting for some red to be getting some love, but it did go up this week, so I'm not sure. So we're going to transfer these numbers over. So we have 126, 123, so 126, 123, and then 225, 328. So 225, 328, and 21. Alright, and then we'll update the graph, and you can see that everything has taken a little step upwards. Green is continuing its trend from, I believe, week 9. Week 19 back here. So since then, it has been on a fairly rapid upward trend. And I know green is somewhat of a fan favorite, not nearly as far as blue has shown over the years, but green definitely does get a little bit more support than the others, and you can see that in the graph, at least at this moment in time. So that's how we're standing with the current week. And like I said in the most recent update before this one, I will be cutting off this season at 26 weeks. So since this is week 21, as shown here in the historic data, um, there are 5 more weeks for the stock market to fluctuate, and we will see where the standings are when we get there. Now, supposing that something significant doesn't happen in that time, I don't think anyone will pass Megan or I, but it is possible that I could overtake Megan in that time. And we have seen weeks where I was in first. So I'm not sure if I want to change anything around right now. It seems that having a pretty even distribution is paying off right now, but I know that because some stock has to go down when other stock go up, usually um, it tends to not necessarily be the best solution. But I don't think I would sell out of any particular stock. I'm planning to get Axe episode, and I do hope to have the debate for the F-35 on Saturday. So I'm gonna talk to the guys about doing that, and we should be able to get that figured out. But I'm still trying to figure out who is going to be doing the tax episode, whether it will be Megan or whether it will be Dan and OC. I think it's going to be Megan. So I'll talk to her about that, but I'll keep you posted if you check on Facebook, and we should be able to figure that out in the time to come. So I want to thank you guys for watching. It looks like the stream has been pretty choppy towards the end here, so I just want to make sure that I sign off. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching at school, even though that's probably not the best, but